Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Saw 2, starring Donnie Wahlberg, Tobin Bell, Shawnee Smith, Frankie G, Glenn Plummer, Carrick Knudsen, Beverly Mitchell, and Dina Meyer, and directed by Darren Lynn Bousman. Now before I get into this movie, I remember that this came out in theaters back in 2005 and I really wanted to see it. That my sister took me to go see it, and she was of age to see it at the time and I wasn't. And I remember liking it back then, and what do I think of it now? Let's get into it. We open with Michael at a disadvantage when Jigsaw plays the game when a key is right before his eyes, and Michael tries to take his own eyeball out to get the key in 60 seconds. The death mask will smash his face like what a great fucking disadvantage, and not a murderer and leaves it up to people. My ass. That's fucking terrible. I mean, Jesus Christ. Detective Eric Matthews, played by Donnie Wahlberg, picking up his son Daniel, and Daniel says, I think I should go back to mom's early, and he just tells him to go. Like, what a fucking retard you are, Eric Matthews. Detective Carey, played by Dina Meyer, brings Matthews to a crime scene to discover it's Michael and shows Matthews a sign from Jigsaw to look closer. And it was pretty fucking obvious he's going to be captured by Jigsaw and gets tested. It's just so fucking stupid. The cops go into Jigsaw's warehouse, and a couple of officers get shocked, and one gets his legs broken. And I'll get into how much this police force in this series is just the worst. Like, it is so fucking baffling. Then they arrest the old man. In the first movie, aka John Kramer, played by Tobin Bell, and he toys with the police about where Detective Matthews' son is, and I do like how politely he changes Daniel's voice message. I thought that was pretty nice of him. Daniel plays a game with the people who really don't like his father because he arrested them in the past. Let's start with the guy, we never get his name, with the suit. Abby, the homeless man, Xavier, the muscle man, played by Frankie G, an African-American man. One is a blondie girl from Seventh Heaven, brunette girly, and Amanda, played by Shawnee Smith. And to be honest, I don't care for any of these characters. They're just too frickin' bland. John wants to talk to Matthews, and only Matthews alone, just to play a game where all he has to do is talk to and listen to John long enough to see his son again. And Matthews gets bored and impatient, which, by God, Matthews is such a fucking idiot that Daniel was hiding in a safe by John's feet, spoiler alert, the whole fucking time, and he wasn't in the house. He was in with the others the whole time. It was a day earlier, and that moment at the end was complete fucking bullshit. Amanda was throughout the movie very suspicious and whiny, and looked like it as well, pretending to be scared. My ass. Sorry, Shawnee, you don't have the acting skills that you've played before in the first movie, so that's how I know you're bullshitting everyone in the audience. Abby forces Xavier to cut himself a little bit with a knife. I was like, damn, this guy is willing to die, especially when he is forced to go into a fire pit to grab some needles for himself and one other person. Maybe two, I didn't really pay that close attention. And while he dies, Blondie was just sitting there like saying, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!" While everyone is trying to get Abby out, which, how fucking dumb are you? John has cancer and gets into an accident and becomes crippled as a pretentious flashback. And, like, you should have been fucking dead already, you fucking idiot. The tech team for the video system first say they'll be an hour, and the next thing you know, they're 15 minutes away. It's just so problematic. Like, they just get the fucking tech team over here, for fuck's sake. Xavier has this test with a bunch of needles to find a key. That will lock forever. And if he doesn't make it in time, he throws Amanda into the needles, which, by the way, ouch, because that's gotta really fucking hurt. If somebody says hurry up and get the damn key, I'll be like, fuck you. That really motherfucking hurts, you prick. Like, my god, this script is a fucking mess. Xavier realizes that the code to the antidote is a number in the back of their necks. Like, really? You're so goddamn dumb. Now, Xavier has to get everyone's number in the back of their necks, which leads to Xavier trying to find Daniel and Amanda and trying to kill them both, and just for their numbers in the back of their necks. It's kind of a dumb plot. Everyone is still alive, finds out Daniel's father is the same cop who put all the people he's dealing with away and arrested. Like, again, everyone is really dumb in this movie. The brunette lady throws away the tape and stakes her hands in a dangerous place, and for the last fucking time, you motherfuckers are so goddamn motherfucking dumb. Like, Jesus Christ. Matthews beats up John so he can find his son. Is like, not only is this police brutality, but very pretentious, and I don't like Detective Matthews as the protagonist, because he's very brutal and dumb at a point. John takes him into the house where they're all playing the game all day later, or a day later, let me say, and the police officers go to the wrong house because the tech team is so goddamn stupid, while Eric Matthews is chained up and locked away, while Jigsaw smiles and Amanda whines and says game over. Like, this is just fucking bullshit in my mind. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 3.8 out of 10. These are some of the dumbest characters in movie history, and I don't like any of them because they're all too fucking bland. And this is a pretty weak story with the script so dumb that a 5-year-old could write a better script than this piece of shit. Just such garbage. And I'll be back next week for Saw 3, and until next time, live or die, make your choice.